I wanted to talk about a great opportunity that most people are not taking advantage of, and that is social media. The reason I say that is because with TikTok and YouTube, you can make money. And a lot of people don't know what type of videos to make or what videos they should make. And I'm gonna tell you that the best type of videos to make are things that involve your personality, because you're not copying nobody and nobody can mimic you. They can try, but they can't be you. At first, when I was trying to do the whole social media stuff, I realized that I was trying to figure out what other people were doing. But I realized that there's a saturation of that. So I decided I'm just gonna make videos where I just talk my mind out, because nobody can think the way I think. Maybe they could think in certain terms like me in certain scenarios, but they cannot always think just like me. And that's why, that's what makes you special and me special. I don't know what it is, but I noticed that the videos or the type of content that really pops off on social media is really like podcast type of situation. So this is basically a podcast without the whole little setup, It's just me talking. And the reason this type of content is good to make, because it doesn't require a lot of effort. Like, I'm just throwing the video on and I'm just thinking about it from the top of my head. I'm not getting crazy with the edits. The people who be making these videos with crazy amount of edits and all that takes a lot of time. And I'm trying to look for a side hustle, Like, I'm not trying to do this, if it's gonna consume too much of my time, then I'm not gonna be able to do it. So I'm trying to make it as easy as possible and see, maybe you don't know where it goes. But I also feel like there's a lesson to be learned too, because then I learn how to talk correctly, and I can see how I talk and how I describe myself and how I carry myself. And I also kind of face my fear of just talking to the camera. A lot of people can't do that. I'm gonna keep it quite honest though. Like, the platforms to be on is YouTube and TikTok, because Instagram has gotten too fake for me. Like, everything is fake. People just buying likes, buying followers, perfecting their life, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like everybody's falling into that trap, and it's not realistic. I even started seeing that everybody's trying to sell like a course or something on Instagram. Like, they always say, oh, comment the word this and we'll get back to you. And when you go check the comment section, it'd be a crazy amount of people commenting. So I'm starting to think that people are paying for bots to make believe that what they're offering is a high value skill, and and there's a high demand to create demand on their product. So what I'm trying to say is that I feel like if you want to find a side hustle, I think this is a great side hustle, because it's not really time consuming. I'm already thinking about these thoughts and I'm just throwing it on a video, and if you get a video that hits 1 million views on YouTube, that's a good 1,500 to 6,000 depending on watch time, you know what I'm saying? And who knows where you might be in a couple of years from now. And then eventually your name is big and you can, start selling products, like selling shirts, selling clothes and stuff like that. But you first got to build your name. That's the most important thing. Another thing I wanted to mention is that, don't worry about the video being perfect. Like, look at my background, look at where I'm sitting at. I was worried about that. Y'all could check my Instagram on my bio, and I was going crazy with the edits. I was nice with it, and I even bought a nice camera and setup. And a lot of times, you make a nice video and it won't even pop off. And I was like, damn, if you're trying to make money off of this, I don't know, sometimes quantity versus quality, sometimes quantity is better in that sense.